Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is RPG here, and welcome to the last showing of the E3 2021 reaction streams that are coming from me, and not only just me, but from others as well. And we are going to be watching the last of the E3 live streams, and that is going to be covering Bandai Namco. But of course, I'm not alone this time around, as I do have my good friend Visible Ninja of the Geek Fighters with me, like always, and we're going to stream for you all as well.
Yes, we are.
So yes,
as we wrap up E3 after Nintendo kind of slayed it, Microsoft Bethesda did a pretty good job too.
Yes. And LPH says, hey LPH, hopefully you've been enjoying our live stream so far, but I'm hoping that you've also enjoyed the Tekken Tuesdays that's currently going on with Fighter Chaos and the Bad Gamer, which I think they're still doing that right now, or they're probably going to get off early. And I do apologize for the noise in the background if you guys can hear. It's just my dog's barking, and she will not even shut up about it.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm ready for that, personally.
I can't wait to watch that. So let me know when that...
But other than that, yeah, Bandai Namco. So, Metal, your realistic prediction and crazy prediction, or one or the other?
Bandai Namco, realistic. I don't know. Well, honestly, I really don't have any real predictions for Bandai Namco, like realistically, anyway.
LPH, I said that's my dog barking, by the way.
Yeah, it's Double R's dog.
Yeah.
So nothing for realistic. Unrealistic. Be nice if Gundam vs. Extreme 2 was coming to the West, but that's extremely unlikely.
Yeah, alright. Realistic prediction for me, probably hear some more about Scarlet Nexus, since that is coming out very soon, as well as more information about Tales of Arise, since that is one that I'm actually looking forward to that's coming out in September. That's a big game for me, coming from Bandai Namco. Now, for the unrealistic or unorthodox and outlandish prediction, Ridge Racer 8. A PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer!
Yeah, if you're not familiar, everybody, of course, this is going to be...
And who wants to play such shitty old games anyway?
Yeah.
It was years ago, and it still screws me up to this day. Of course, they're working with Supermassive Games on the Dark Picture Anthology, a whole bunch of...
But yeah, it's been a heck of a day with Nintendo and all the great news coming out of them.
Yeah.
As well as some other interesting revelations.
That then led to this deal.
You know, about certain studios, like how Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is being developed by Ryuga Gotoku Studios.
Yeah.
Or that Advance Wars 1 and 2 is actually being primarily made by Way Forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But for
Interesting.
me, it has to be more than scary, and it has to be more than these terrifying aliens. For some reason...
Ooh, wait a minute. I just got this news saying what what Bandai Namco's E3 presser is going to be, and it looks like they're following the same route as WB Games, and they're just only covering one game.
Oh!
House of Ashes.
You dropped into a Sumerian town.
Yay?
All sorts of supernatural elements start.
Okay.
We'll see what's going on here.
I think I might have screwed up again, but hey, if it's just one more game, we might as well just go ahead and see it for ourselves.
I guess so.
Yeah. And hello, Master Dragon Slayer 1994. Good to see you.
Next presenter, and here with their 2021 E3 presentation is Bandai
Let's see.
House of Ashes.
But if it's something else aside from House of Ashes, then hey, could be.
All I'm gonna say is, as long as it's not a, a panel on diversity
Yeah.
in gaming, like Take-Two's
Yeah, I mean,
was,
if it is, then we will have to close off the stream early.
then we will head out.
The Dark Pictures Anthology. One game and talking.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen?
And they already showed this, I think, during the Microsoft presser.
I think so.
Master Dragon Slayer says, been busy today, caught your other streams, just didn't have time to text. Well, hey, that's cool.
To descend
Cool.
into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
As I said, people, I do apologize for my dog barking. It's just, the mailman came by at the most inconvenient timing, and it's just causing a stir with my puppy getting riled up.
I was gonna say unrelated to this game, obviously, but funny. I saw an interesting exchange on Twitter with somebody commenting about Kazuya's inclusion in Smash,
Yeah.
stating that Tekken's not a popular fighting franchise,
Oh,
and then
man.
somebody pointing out. Oh, sorry.
Well-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead first. Sorry, that was my fault.
No, like somebody saying that Tekken's not a big popular fighting franchise.
What? Okay,
When somebody then
I call BS on that because Tekken is very popular. There is
Yeah,
a
and then
huge
somebody
community
replied-
for it.
Salvation.
It's
I mean,
funny
sure,
'cause
I
then
might not
somebody
get that
repli-
same recognition as, say, like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, but it's still a pretty decent size fighting game franchise.
Yeah. It seems like one of these people who were disappointed that it wasn't Dante. But anyways, it's funny because somebody replied to them with a little list of the top 10 best-selling fighting games of all time, and guess which series appears on there 3 times?
What?
Well, in 10th place is Tekken 7 with 7 million. At 7th place is Tekken 5 with 8.2 million. And 6th place is Tekken 3 with 8.3 million.
Yeah. So there are Tekken games that are amongst the top 10 best-selling fighting games of all time.
Yeah.
The Dark Pictures
Exactly,
is a
like-
series of narrative.
It's kind of sad too, because
watching
three of the spots are also
each
taken
one
up by
is
Smash
standalone
Brothers
based
games.
television.
But
Of course.
yeah, because number 1 is
So there is
actually
connection.
4, I should say. Sorry,
Smash
never
is
mind.
set at the end
Jesus.
of the era.
Master Dragon Slayer said was kind of disappointed in Nintendo E3. Understandable. But what were some of the things that disappointed you, if I might ask?
I suppose, within house functions.
But-
It starts off with a military unit. They've got some new technology.
But anyways,
that look
but
for destruction.
yeah, I mean,
They think
so
that-
somebody saying that, you know, Tekken's not that very popular of a fighting game franchise. Well, that's baloney, just based on sales numbers.
The two groups are plunged underground. There's an earthquake of some sort. And
Oh, Master Dragon Slayer said not a lot of Zelda-related stuff. Well, it's E3. I mean,
all separated.
They
Christian
did
Lopez, you missed anything good? Well, you missed the Nintendo presser earlier. They had some really good announcements there, but for this one, you're not missing a whole lot. And
I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like they're just focusing on one game, like WB Games did. So
yeah, that was kind of my fault because when I saw Bandai Namco, honestly, I thought that they were going to be doing a presser that covers a vast majority of their games, but didn't know it was going to be on this game, House of Ashes, from the Dark Pictures Anthology, which, you know, some people may like, some don't, but, you know, to each his own, I guess.
Set 4,000 years ago, the Akkadian Empire and this terrible evil that happened. We had this self-proclaimed god king, Naram Sin, and he essentially cursed his people. He sacked this temple and brought famine and devastation to his own people. And so a lot of the history is lost, but we've done a lot of research about it. And then we have
And Master Dragon Slayer said, not excited about the Game & Watch Zelda thing. Well, I know some people may not be, and, you know, I heard there were some people who probably were not that excited for the Mario Game & Watch that came out last year, but hey, I'm excited for the Zelda one.
Tell us a bit more about what's going on there.
And I know I'm definitely going to pick that up when it comes out in November.
They're coming up against. They're not human, they're bigger, they're larger, they're faster. The team aren't going to know if there's one or two of them, or hundreds or thousands of them, and that's kind of the threat with this. You know, they've got guns. Maybe they could try and take one of them down. but maybe there's another one around the corner, or maybe there's a group of them, and maybe they're going to get ambushed.
Maybe they're like a cluster.
I mean, if they did just only did a showcase on
Fun to work on. And
Christian Lopez says, I saw the Nintendo Direct somewhere else. Nice to see Tekken getting in Smash, and I'm hyped for Fatal Frame and Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Did I see that? Was it something?
Yeah,
Or is it
I know there's still a good following for Shin Megami Tensei. I mean, personally, it's not my thing just because of how steep the learning curve is and as well as how pretentious that Atlas likes to get when they like to display Gnosticism in their games.
So should we expect?
But yeah, Fatal Frame, Maiden in Blackwater coming back. That was a big announcement. But I also found out that it's not going to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive for the re-release, as it's also coming out on all current-gen consoles and PC.
variation on that as well? So Merwin and some of the others.
Master Dragon Slayer also says, I was hoping for like a Zelda HD of the 3D games like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, etc. Well, I mean, we already got them on the Wii U, but then again, I can understand where you're coming from. It's just like,
Wicked. It sounds absolutely terrifying.
I rather see some new things going forward, or re-releases of other properties that haven't got that much exposure on the re-release train, like, a remake of Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages.
We listen to a lot of
That would have been nice.
feedback from our fans,
But
and also our team, what they want to do, how they want to
maybe there'll be a thing for the Nintendo Switch before it ends, or it'll be on its next-gen successor.
more camera control, 360.
Yeah, maybe.
At certain parts, and we really
And he says, but the other games I was interested in, so it wasn't all bad. But hey,
ground, and so
my big surprise, the big thing for me, Metroid Dread.
So we've had to learn
Dread.
to take away the fixed cameras.
I am the law.
Hey, Lord Doom, good to see you in the stream. He says, gonna lurk as I run around in Among Us in my true form, sus fan, Kappa.
We've also got,
How's it going, Lord Doom?
it's military themed, so these guys
Yo.
walk around with weapons, with torches mounted on them. We love the lighting.
So yeah, this stream, we originally thought, like I said, we originally thought it was Bandai Namco, but didn't know it was House of Ashes, so this is kind of an impromptu stream on our part, because this not really coming prepared for this.
Things like added difficulty.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Did you go over and watch Fighter Cows with his Tekken Tuesdays with him gushing about Kazuya being in Smash Brothers?
We want to allow you to play the game in your way. So with our accessibility settings,
I'm sure he probably has.
if you want to have a more casual experience, you can change those settings. Still, most of your characters are going to end up dead, but that's what
Spoilers,
happens,
yeah,
indeed.
but that's what we come here for. That's
Yeah.
okay, we can deal with it. So I've got to ask,
And Lord Doom says, yeah, I guess I gotta start playing Smash again.
Actually was fantastic.
Total Biscuit laugh face. Yes. Or just
Oh,
Total
yeah.
Biscuit face. Excited for Breath of the Wild too. Yeah, a lot of us are as well. I mean, we honestly thought that for Breath of the Wild 2, they were at least going to showcase the official sequel name, but they did the same thing as E3 2019, where they just showcased just a portion of the game, or some things about the game, but didn't give the announcement of the title. But hey, good to
Yeah.
know it's coming out next year, so that's a huge plus.
And like you said, like they're not doing like a massive super bash for the anniversary, but they are of course coming out Skyward Sword HD as well as the new Zelda Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool because unlike the Mario one, which
it's a lot of
like you said had the original plus lost levels,
Mm-hmm.
this one has original
Favorite scene?
Zelda 2
what was it?
and Link's Awakening.
the
Game Boy.
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, the original
Adventures
Game
of
Boy
Link, yeah.
iteration of it, not the DX origin.
I was gonna
version.
say you'd think you'd be able to run it, but hey, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Seeing them film it, I was lucky enough to be there.
But hey, I guess it's just for nostalgia fading. I guess they put the original version in there, and of course
Yeah.
it's gonna feature like a nifty little like clock and alarm feature that are actually kind of cool, and the exclusive Vermin game starring Link whacking moles with hammers.
Master
Kinda
Dragon
like how the
Slayer
Mario one
says,
had
I
the-
actually pre-ordered Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Yeah, I already did after it was announced. LPH says, and giving people hope of a Golden Sun remake. That would be nice. And Master Dragon Slayer says he's been taking care of his newborn daughter. Yes, Master Dragon Slayer,
yeah.
who is a friend of mine that I actually know in real life. He's He actually has just became a father back this Friday. So, yes, congratulations to you, man. Congratulations.
Before we dive into the House of Ashes.
So, yeah, it looks like that was it for the House of Ashes. So, yeah, a lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
And Master Dragon Slayer says Golden Sun remake would be sick. So, yeah.
It would. So.
Oh well, it was nice to get in a little chat for this, but you know, this was totally unprepared by us because we didn't expect it was just going to be one game. I guess we need to do a better job with just, you know, getting our research and seeing what exactly are they covering. Are they going to do like a whole showcase, or if they're just going to cover only one game? Because that was my fault when it came to WB Games, because I honestly thought they were going to have a presser that dealt with a lot of the, you know, games that were coming out from them and possibly teasing some announcements. But no, they didn't. So, looks like 5 press events we watched, as well as a developer interview, basically. So, anyway, I guess it would be a good spot for us to go ahead and get our plugs in. What do you think, Metal?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you go ahead and
All
plug?
right. Yeah, I was about to. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, follow me on Twitter at MasterBlueEyes0. Follow me on YouTube at Master with Blue of Eyes. It's a channel devoted to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. Haven't done a whole lot with it just yet. It's kind of just trying to get some traction here, get some video ideas, get brewing and such. But anyways, still, you know, check it out if you're interested. And of course, check out our friends over at HeroClub.com for all your hero news, not just super. Ba-bumch. That's at hero-club.com. And, of course, follow them across social media at Hero Club for Life. That is about all for me. So, check it out.
Alrighty, so if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of more content coming from me in the future that you won't find anywhere else. Been taking a little bit more of a break on the Final Fantasy retrospective, as I kind of got burnt out during capturing footage of World of Final Fantasy, but I think I'm kind of getting back on track to where I want to get back to recording more footage of that very soon. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Or if you're watching this on Twitch, then follow me at twitch.tv/RRPG-reviews, or hit that follow button to be notified when I'll be back to live streaming. I do have a good plan on what I want to do, come back to live streaming a video game, you know, after doing these streams, but anything could, you know, go a different direction from what I have that's going on in my life, but you'll just have to stay up to date with me on social media to find out. Speaking of social media, follow me at facebook.com/RRPG-reviews and twitter.com/RRPG-reviews. And by the way, if you follow me on Twitch and you want to know where exactly I archive my live streams from Twitch to YouTube, then you can follow me at youtube.com/RRPGgamer for solo. And that is me. And I think it's time for us to, you know, kick back, relax, and finally put E3 behind us, because that was much of a mixed bag this year. I mean, there were some sprinkles of surprises, but it was overall pretty much a mixed bag. But be sure to stay tuned. Be sure to stay tuned this Saturday for when the Geek Fighters go live, as we will be doing our E3 2021 wrap-up stream, to where we discuss the big shows and who we thought were the worst, who we thought were the best, and all that good stuff. So be on the lookout for that this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And with all that said and done, this, I guess, to sign off, this is Double RPG.
And Visible Ninja.
And we all hope that you have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or good rest of your day. But until next year with E3 2022, till we meet again. This is Double RPG signing out by saying Godspeed, game on gamers, enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out. Bye, everybody.
Peace.